I Can Comprehensive Personality Development Program.
Friends, under the series of program I Can, we have Mr. Bharat from Career Cell Chennai in our studio. I welcome sir to the studio.
Hello.
Sir, what we are going to discuss about today?
Have you ever felt delight in your life?
Yes sir.
Have you ever felt laughing?
Of course sir.
Have you ever smiled in your life?
Yes.
Have you ever felt like you have to keep silence?
Lot of times.
Have you ever cried?
Yes.
Have you ever felt you want to relax?
Of course.
Have you ever felt saying cheers?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt unhappy? Have you ever felt sad?
Many times.
Have you ever felt depressed?
Of course.
Have you ever felt angry with someone?
Lot of times.
That's what we are going to discuss today.
So we are going to discuss about anger.
Exactly.
Okay. So what is this anger, sir?
As we discussed now, anger is one such emotion. In life, you have got a lot of emotions. Anger is one form of emotion. So life and emotion are always inseparable.
Yeah.
You have to smile, you have to cry, you have to laugh, you have to keep doing it all the time. And you will do it according to your mood and mindset. So anger is one such emotion. That's what I would like to discuss in this episode.
Okay, sir. Actually, in 24 hours, that is in one day, I can say that that is mixture of all kind of emotions.
Exactly. Let us take it very simple. If you are finding a king cobra under your feet,
I'll be very scared.
you'll be scared.
Yeah.
And in fact, first you will get shocked.
Yeah.
Shocking is one form of emotion. In the very same manner, anger is an emotion. Without emotion, you cannot lead your life.
Yeah.
That is the
True.
reason we have taken this title also under the series of program I Can. Out of the 52 modules, one module is going to be anger management.
This very interesting topic, sir.
Okay. We have not named this program as controlling of anger. We have very carefully named this program as anger management.
Can you explain the reason behind this, sir?
How do you live without emotion? You can't. So that is the reason anger is an emotion. So you can't live without emotion. You have to be emotionally driven at times, either in your personal life or in your work spot.
Yeah.
You got to be very careful that till what extent you can reveal this emotion. Because anger is an emotion which is an enemy also.
Okay, sir. Moving further, can you tell me more about anger?
It is an enemy residing inside you. It is playing a spoil sport in anyone's life. If it is within the limit, it is not a problem. If it is crossing the limit, then that will definitely play a role in the results, and particularly on the output. Always that takes you to the losing battle. How many of you like somebody who is, angry all the time?
No, we may not enjoy his company or her company.
Exactly. So it is called as a bad behavior. Say for example, your friend is, angry with you for the past 10 days. The 11th day, he or she may be ready to talk to you. But you won't be receptive to them. You won't be open to them. In fact, you never allow them to come near to you. And you never gain a good image in the society. So this is what anger is all about.
So yeah, anything which goes beyond the limit is not good. Am I right, sir? So can you tell us how this anger occurs? How it emerges?
One is static stage. Next one is dynamic stage. So the first step is static. For example, you are getting angry with your friend. You never show it immediately because you first think of it, then you show it. So the first stage is a static stage. We call it as thought stage because normally you never deliver which you never thought. So the static stage is more known as thought stage. The next stage, dynamic stage, is further classified into two types. One is verbal stage and another one is action stage. Let us take an example for this. You want to lend a book from your friend which you love so much. Probably your friend is not giving. You are asking for the first time, second time, and you are repeatedly doing it. Now, under thought stage, the static stage, first your mind instructs you that he or she don't want to give the book to you because you will score more marks. Once when you get this thought, automatically the 11th or the 12th day you will go and tell the same truth. I know, my dear friend, you don't want to give the book just because I will be scoring more marks than you. So first you thought of it, then you are telling the same to your own friend. So this is what the verbal stage is all about.
Okay.
The third one, suppose if he or she says that, do you think that you are such a big guy? I am actually not doing it. and the conversation goes on. At one point of time, you will definitely break your head
Yeah.
by doing what? Breaking
Hitting
him or her head.
We'll
That's
hit-
how it goes.
Yeah, we'll punch. Will
A little bit of a punch or a pinch,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
This is what we call it as action stage. So, anger occurs in two main stages. One is static, another one is dynamic. Static stage is more known as thought stage.
Thought stage.
The dynamic stage is verbal first, action next.
Yeah.
That is how it occurs.
We talked about the different stages, dynamic and static. Now, let us discuss about the effects, sir. What kind of effects we undergo when we are very angry? Can you brief? into
Definitely for any emotion there will be an effect. Or whenever you are angry, it causes two type of effects. One is on your physic, another one is on your mental. Let us first take what are all the damage that causes to your physic. It affects your liver first. In our liver, there is a adrenal gland. It segregates acid called adrenaline. This is used for digestive purpose. So whenever you are angry, the segregation of adrenaline acid is very, very heavy. So ultimately, if you are not taking food, what that acidity will cause? It will completely damage your liver. Then your heartbeat is actually shooting up.
Oh, it damages heart also.
Heart also.
Okay.
Obviously, that increases the blood flow. Whenever your heart is beating a lot, what it means? Your blood flow is
High.
too much. And your breathing becomes very heavy. Your breathing is faster. That's the reason, you sweat.
Yeah, we sweat when we are angry.
Once when we sweat, your blood pressure will also
Increase.
Then your blood vessels are diverted into different part. Normally it is diverted to the heart, but here it is diverted to many areas. Okay, so that is another big
Effect.
point. Then your immune system is automatically getting affected. Obviously, complete digestion system right from your throat to the liver is completely arrested. And on the upfront, you won't look good. Your lips are dried. So a normal looking wala won't look good by that time because they are emotionally driven. So these are all the problem that causes to your physique.
Actually, there are a lot of disadvantages. I would say that we should never be angry.
Because that's what I'm telling. Right from your throat to till the complete digestive system that is getting arrested. So the effect on your physique is really heavy.
Actually, I never know that when we are angry, these kind of things are going on in our body. Increasing of heartbeat. Yeah, of course, we do feel the moisture in our face. That's it, sweat. But then a lot of function is going on in our body, right? Anger it's not good for our health.
Exactly. See, having listed out the physical damage that causes, now you know what are all the parts available in your body.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the same way that affects your brain also.
How does it affect our brain, sir?
First thing, your eyes are closed because you want to shout at a person and you want to showcase your anger. So your listening system is completely closed.
You mean like when we are angry, we can't see the things?
You can see, not with truth.
Okay.
It is almost like an illusion. Of course, things are visible to you, but not the truth. It's not that you are blind. The truth is unsighted. That is what the first mental effect that happens. Next ones, your ears are blocked. That is the reason I told you on the mental front, your brain is completely closed because you are unable to see the truth. You are unable to hear the truth. What more you want?
That means when we are angry, we neglect the truth. When we are angry, we don't listen to anyone.
Exactly.
And we also restrict ourselves from seeing the things, which is true.
That's what. First thing is you are unsighted and you are not listening. How your brain functions? Your brain functions just because of you feel something,
and we see something.
you hear something,
Yeah.
and you see something.
Yeah.
So I can very simply say that your brain is not
Functioning
at all. Brain is functioning with respect to anger, but it is inactive. It is only proactive. It is actually not analyzing anything. It is only utilizing the situation, whereas it utilizes the situation only to shout or hit at them. So that is what the mental effect that actually causes. On the physical front, you have lot of things are listed. Right from your throat to the digestive system. So almost 75% of your body is not functioning. Only your hands, legs probably shouting at them, beating them, hitting them, pinching them, that actually happens. Otherwise, your complete system is not functioning properly.
Sir, after understanding the effect that anger causes both mentally and physically, I understand that we should not be angry, and if at all we are anger, how can we overcome this anger? Can you suggest how can we manage it? How can we control it?
Again, let us make one thing very sure.
Okay, sir.
Anger is inevitable, and it is a form of emotion that actually happens. Probably if you control it in the thought stage, then it is possible. That is the reason we give two type of methods. One is short-term method for anger management.
Okay.
If you listen to our forefathers, they say that whenever you are angry, take a glass of water.
Yeah, they do say.
But that's what we won't do, because we never listen to our forefathers at all.
Yeah, but when we are angry, going to the kitchen and drinking a cup of water, that doesn't come to our mind, right?
But let me tell you, even if somebody is offering a glass of water, we refuse it.
Yeah.
It's not that we can't go and pick it. Of course it is there.
At that time, that seems very ridiculous to do it.
That is why I say you have to control your thought rather action. Controlling an action is tough because that is spontaneous. Controlling a thought is somewhat okay. So those 20 or 30 seconds will calm down your blood pressure. So ultimately you will start thinking. Obviously you will perform better. Obviously it is possible for you to control. Maybe this is a very tough assignment. For the first 5 or 6 times you may not be able to do it. But if you practice this, at least by taking a glass of water for 20 or 30 seconds, your conscious mind is awake now. So definitely it is possible for you to control.
So there is a reason behind this, right, sir?
Definitely, there is a reason behind this. Another, the ancient one, what they tell is that, count 1 to 10 or 1 to 25 or 1 to 50.
That is very difficult. I mean, counting again at the time of anger may not be possible.
That's where we miss the bus normally. It is not that you don't know to count from 1 to 25. You know to count even from 1 to 1 lakh.
Yeah.
Whereas, in order to buy time, in order to control it at the thought stage itself, those 10 to 20 seconds are very crucial and very, very important. Now you understand that somebody is offering you a glass of water. You are taking at least 2 chips. 5 seconds gone. If you count from at least 1 to 10, another 10 seconds gone. Please do this carefully, viewers. You will feel that you are able to have a control over anger.
Old is good. What they said is true, and we have to do it when we are angry. So I think that diverts our mind.
Obviously. And in village, they adopt a different technique for this.
What is that, sir?
We have the spinal cord. This is what the area from where the data are transmitted to brain. Let us take one case as example. Now you are getting down in the road during May. Obviously your brain intimates you that it is very hot. During December or January, the brain instructs you that it is cold. Sometimes you feel itchy. How it happens? Whatever the cells that experiences a particular climatic condition that is communicated via spinal cord to brain, then brain instructs you to pronounce, oh, it is hot today. So the spinal cord plays a very important role. So taking a bath by that time is good. But in any village, there is no bathtub. I don't know how it is now. That is the reason they will pour a bucket full of water on the spinal cord of the fellow who is shouting at someone.
Okay.
I have seen in my life. So that will actually calm down a little bit. I mean, the velocity of the anger must be reduced by that time. Then you have some long-term methods. These long-term methods are known as yogasanas, breathing exercises, then meditation. These 3 are not religious, in fact. They are more like a practice, exercise. Like what we normally use to keep physically ourselves fit by walking, by jogging, by getting up early in the morning. One such method is breathing. Whenever you are angry, if you breathe deeply for about 5 to 10 times, your anger is reduced. When we say yogasanas, we have a yogasana called Shashankasana that reduces blood pressure. Obviously, you can manage your anger, in other words. Then another asana is Sarvangasana. The third one is Savasana. Savasana is more like, a dead body kind of a position. Then Suhasana. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your ears closed. Just breathing. This is called Suhasana. Shashankasana is one where you lie down partially. keeping your hands upward. Instead falling completely, you will fall halfway. Of course, I would also like to emphasize that these art can be learnt through a guru, whereas not through the verbal means, because these are all very intensive and may cause a different effect. So when we say a long-term asanas kind of a method, we normally suggest to go to a guru and then to learn. Breathing exercise, there are many exercises in the very same way. Nadi Sodam Pranayama. Then you have Sheetkari Pranayama. Okay. Then you have normal pranayamas. So all these things are better if you learn through a guru. So that is how the anger can be managed. Okay, in order to make it more practical, let me tell you a situation that I encountered some time back.
Yeah, sure, sir.
I was rushing to catch up the train. My ticket was not confirmed by that time. So I was looking at the chart prepared at the 11th hour. In doing so, accidentally, I have fallen on a girl. It was not purposeful. That girl immediately told me that you guys are coming only for this purpose. But the originality behind the complete scenario, something else, because I was rushing. By that time, my mind was focused only to get a seat. At least I can sit and travel whole night, as the tour was planned on the 11th hour. So, I immediately got angry. But after crossing few steps, I thought, why should I show my anger? The girl is nowhere related to me. She is not going to play any influential role in getting me a seat, or she is not going to give her seat. So why should I unnecessarily show my anger? At the same time, my sixth sense was telling I should not leave her also. This balancing is a must whenever you are angry. So I turned back to her. I smiled. She again started shouting at me that at last you got whatever you want. I told, Madam, I told sorry. The girl repeatedly said, this is what you guys are coming for. You have already done that, and why you want to say sorry to me? I said, if I say sorry primarily and then do the action, that is purposeful. Whereas I have done it, then I asked, so that is accidental. Kindly trust me, the girl is a good friend of me now.
Really, sir?
Really. She is a very good friend of me now. This is a real incident that has happened in my life. So, anger must be used effectively. If the anger is used to make someone realize their mistake, that is a good effect.
There must be a reason behind our anger. Am I right, sir? The parents, they often will be angry on us when we go on the wrong way. So their anger is something good, that is reasonable, that they should show on us.
If you want to make someone realize the mistake, then that can be used. But simply beating them is not going to serve the purpose.
I guess if we think on these terms, many of the problems, many of the misunderstandings, many of the fight may be avoided, and everyone in the earth may live with, good relationship, and all of us can be a good friends.
Exactly. So, controlling the anger in the thought stage itself is the best solution suggested. It is tough, but once when you practice, nothing looks tough for you. So, practicing at the thought stage itself is always good. So I do hope that our viewers will definitely practice these tips, at least taking a glass of water if it is offered by someone without saying no. In fact, whenever we are angry, we never say that no. We say that who are you to give me a glass of water?
Yeah, exactly, sir.
Actually, the fight is happening with someone else. Somebody actually want to calm down, whereas we shout at them also. Do you think this is right?
And then, of course, we can look at the things in a proper way and take a proper decision. Am I right, sir?
Exactly. Your decision-making system is completely locked by that time because your vision is not working. Your ears are closed. You are unsighted. So, completely your brain drained. So, how do you think? The system is completely affected. So, it is better that if you buy a bit of a time during your anger, it is always better.
Thank you, sir, for coming all the way from Chennai and then telling us about anger management.
Thank you.
Practice makes man perfect, and if we practice all those things that's suggested by the sir, drinking cup of water and counting when we are angry, I think we can come out of the anger situation, anger emotion, and we can control our anger and take a proper decision in our life. Thank you, listeners, for joining us.